What's up, guys? Moonlight150 here. I got a Dr. Pepper in front of me, and you know what that means? Battle time. This is an NU battle against a man named Ninetyfan I found on the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder. He's going to lead off with a wall raid. I'm going to lead off with my Bastiodon. Now, this was before, I believe, Smogon separated PU Pokemon from NU. So that's why you see a bunch of NU Pokemon on my team, like Electros and Kadabra, but you have Bastiodon here, who I believe is considered PU. I could be totally wrong about that, but that's how I think it is. I can't remember. I haven't battled in a long time. But anyway, the Wolverine sets up a sub, and he's going to roar out my Bastiodon into my Kadabra. So this is a weird Wolverine set. I'm not exactly sure how this thing works. I think it might be toxic stalling. As we're going to see here in a turn or two, he's actually very specially defensive, as he's going to take my Life Orb's Psychic real well. He's going to go for the Ice Beam, almost take me out. Bring down, it just shows how weak Kadabra is, my gosh. But he's going to take a Psychic rather well. Look how much he takes the Psychic, and that did nothing. It just scratched him. But he's going to go for another Ice Beam and take out my Kadabra, so I have no idea what this Walrein does. I think it might be Toxic Stalling. It's the only thing that makes sense, but I don't think we see Toxic from this Walrein in this game. But anyway, I'm going to bring in the Electros, go for the obvious Thunderbolt, but he's going to bring in his own Electros to take it. Now, this Thunderbolt's going to do a lot more damage than I thought it was going to. It does a, nice scraping damage, too, considering that they're both the exact same Pokemon. Why does it look like his Electros is darker colored than mine? I have no idea, but I go for the Flamethrower to get some residual damage off, and actually get the crit. Almost takes him out. I'm like, why? Why couldn't you just finish him off? Min-max damage, why are you screwing me over? So he goes for the Thunder Wave, and this is the battle that actually inspired me to take off Grasson and give him Thunder Wave, which just proved more useful. So he's going to go for the Flamethrower, and I believe, and I say, oh cool, I can see how much Flamethrower does, but he gets a crit too on the Flamethrower. So now I have no idea how much Flamethrower from an Electros does to another Electros, because they're both crits, and they obviously almost both take us out. But he's going to go into his Torterra now. I wish I had, like, Hidden Power Ice or something right now, but I still have Hidden Power Fighting. He's going to go for the Wood Hammer, take that very little residual damage of recoil of... I need to stop saying residual. I'm trying to sound smart when I'm not. I'm going to go into my Ludicolo. He's going to switch out, fearing, like, obvious Ice Punch, because I believe a lot of physical Ludicolos carry that. He's going to go into his Wall Ring. Not exactly the best switch in, but I'm going to get the free Sword Stance, because I knew he wanted to switch out. Even if I want to go for like Waterfall, that's still pretty effective against Torterra, who is still a ground type. But I'm going to go for the Seed Flare accidentally. This is a missav on my part. I didn't realize this until I used this Ludicolo. But it's supposed to be Seed Bomb, and I accidentally put Seed Flare. So yeah, I fixed it right after this battle. He let it go. He just said, you know what, Seed Bomb, Seed Flare still would have finished me off. So he just let it go, and I just didn't ever use the C move again. Thankfully, I never really had to. I could just use my other moves. I never had to use the grass move again. But anyway, he has his Rotom fan form out now. Went for the Willows, dodged it like a boss. He's gonna go for the Protect for I'm not sure what reason, but I'm going for the Waterfalls to just finish this guy off. I believe I went for Waterfall to almost finish him off. But here we go once again with the Waterfall. Finish off this Rotom fan. I was fearing this thing was gonna give me trouble, because they usually do. I'm not sure why, but I always have trouble with Rotom fans, even though they're supposed to be like the weakest of all the Rotoms. I'm going to go for the Drain Punch now, just to see how much I can do this thing with my +2 attack. It does a little bit of damage. It actually restores a lot more HP to me than it does damage to Torterra. That just shows you how much HP Torterra has. He's going to go for the Wood Hammer, almost take me out to my 5 HP, but he sees this as a great opportunity to do something a little bit sneaky. I don't think I would have done this, because I just don't think that far ahead, but I go for the Waterfall, almost take him out, and I'm going to die off my Life Orb, and he sees this as a turn to set up his Stealth Rocks instead of just uselessly attack me, because he knew I was Life Orb, and I was just going to kill myself off. So, props to him for thinking like that. I don't think I would have thought of that. I'm pretty sure I would have forgotten the Ludicolo had Life Orb or something. I don't know. But I make another stupid move of sending in Bastiodon, completely forgetting that he's a Rock Steel type, and this Torterra has Earthquake. I completely forgot about that. Even if I do believe I am max defense on that thing. But anyway, I'm going to go into a thing that has Levitate to avoid that Earthquake. Gonna go into the Weezing. He dodges the Will-O-Wisp now, so that's a little bit of hacks, being fair and square. Now I miss the Will-O-Wisp, he missed the Will-O-Wisp. Excuse me, that's the soda talking, but the Leech Seed comes on now. I'm gonna be draining away, he's gonna be draining away some damage on my Weezing. Thankfully, I do have some HP investment on this, but I don't think anything I can do with this Weezing can finish off Torterra, but he's gonna go into his Emboar. Take a little bit of Rocks damage. I'm just going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. I guess he saw that coming because I missed the Will-O-Wisp originally. Obvious play is obvious. But anyway, I'm losing some HP now from Leech Seed. He's getting it all back from the Stealth Rocks damage. Gonna go for the Flare Blitz now. I thought I could maybe take this because I am max defense like most Weezings are. And I do with the 26 HP. Not HP. Yeah, it is HP. Duh. I'm gonna go for the Sledge Bomb, just see how much that does. It actually does a lot more than I thought it would. I guess Embor's special defense is not all what is not amazing. But Leech Seed almost takes me out, brings me down to 5. What's me in 5 HP now? But he's gonna finish off the Weezing with another Flare Buzz. Kind of suspecting he would go for another move. Why would you take, you know, even if it is a little bit of recoil, why would you want to go that for anyway? Maybe he's choiced. I mean, I just now thought of that. Maybe he's choiced on something. But anyway, I'm gonna bring in Tauros and gonna go for the Earthquake to finish this guy off because, you know, he's Fire type, so I think that means he's more Choice Banded if he is choiced, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know speed. Anyways, gonna bring in Earth, I almost called him Earthquake. Hey, that's actually a cool nickname for a Torterra. I'm gonna go for the Rock Climb, get that Stab, Sheer Force, Slide Orb on the Torterra, finish him off because, you know, Tauros is amazing. Gonna bring in his last Pokemon, his Mightyena. Gonna go for the Sucker Punch to see if he can finish me off from that little bit of health, but I guess Mightyena's physical attack or my defense is just good. But I'm gonna go for the Rock Climb, and that will finish off the Mightyena because he's just a little weak like that. Anyway, good game, Ninetyfan. I'll see you guys later. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. I'm out of words. Bye.